What's up? Welcome back, Enchanters, to another unboxing of the Mondo San Diego Comic-Con Logan exclusive. It's great to have y'all back. If you are meeting me for the first time thanks to the YouTube algorithm, my name is Jean-Pierre Bon Jovi. I'm a collector of anything 90s related. Mondo, X-Men the Animated Series, and Batman the Animated Series. And if you've been following me for quite some time, you've seen that I have unveiled and unboxed and reviewed every single piece from this series. And I'm so thrilled to open this with y'all. Don't forget to hit that smash button and subscribe. It means the absolute world. It supports this channel more than you already know. And comment below if you own this piece, if you pass on this piece, and what your overall thoughts are on this piece. Now, I'm not one for like alternate like variants like this one, but I do own the brown version Wolverine, which technically is the rarest when it comes to like edition sizes of all these pieces. So I had to get this Logan.
Wolverine? You're supposed to be resting. Even you can't heal this fast.
Don't bet on it, Red.
I'm super excited. A little bit more context regarding this piece. It was available only through mondoshop.com while they were hosting San Diego Comic-Con, and this bad boy stood up for about 5 days. It was up. They had a total of 1,500 units of this made. And yeah, so 1,500 of these exist. Now, unfortunately, there is no edition size on the box. This is a first. I believe they have done this in the past with some of their other figures where they forget to put in edition size, so I'm going to have to take Mondo's word that this is only 1,500 units as it was on their website. Who knows? It might be less than 1,500, maybe more, but I think it's less, but who knows? It did sell out after 5 days, so I assume it should be only limited to 1,500 units. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy. I did purchase this on mondoshop.com. You can only ever get timed editions. This is a timed edition exclusive. You can only ever purchase these directly through Mondo Shop, not through any other retailer. And it retailed for, I believe, a little under or just like right about 200, 215. I don't quite remember. So here we have them. You're going to get, this is the art box. Kind of rad. Here you have them here. And the art boxes on this series are all white and black. And you have some renders of Logan in this series and what he would, stills of the concept art of the episodes, which is pretty rad. You're going to get that Mondo limited edition holographic sticker, which distinguishes that it is a timed edition / and or variant. So yay. So if you want to zoom in on that, that's the front. That is the back. And the sides. So let's open this bad boy up. It is magnetized here. And as you open it, what do we have here? A piece of tissue. If you want to pause and zoom in on that and read that, all the more power to you. It's a little backstory on Logan. And here we have the figure itself. I've not opened this yet, so I know very little, nothing about this. I haven't even looked into it. I forgot what are the pieces that come with this. Now this isn't going to come with any exclusive additional pieces because it's a one and done deal. They're never going to make another Logan piece that has fewer accessories. So there you have it. So what we're going to do in a moment is we're going to unbox this bad boy, take everything out of the box, give y'all a full view, a full 180 of the piece, its articulation. What are my overall thoughts on this figure? I'm really pumped. I'm really, really pumped. Now, really exciting because this is launching right now. I believe this launches on February 5th, this video. And within the next 2 weeks, the timed edition Rogue piece is expected to come out. So I'm so excited for that. And a chance for everyone to own the unlimited version of Gambit, which is really exciting because so many of you missed out on that one, and that one's been going for ridiculous amounts of money in the secondary aftermarket, if anyone's even selling it in the secondary aftermarket, because it's very rare to come across. So that will be opportunity to get it within the next week and a half. Go check out Mondo's website. If you're not already, follow Mondo on socials, Instagram and Facebook. It's your best bet to be in the know. And there's also this awesome Mondo group, and I'll link that below as well on Facebook that I've joined, and it's been incredibly supportive as well. So let's go ahead, unbox this bad boy, and see if it's worth the hype. All right, so here we have him unboxed. Let's dive into all the accessories and my initial thoughts. So I'm going to start off with the portrait. So you do get this portrait, which is a first as well. So here we have him with his teeth grinning. We do not have this portrait in any of the other Wolverine pieces we've received, so I think that's pretty rad. I do appreciate this one. It's pretty rad. It's freaking awesome. And then we also have his portrait, which is a serious. I actually like this one a lot more. I'm going to keep this one on him. It's just that it captures the essence of Wolverine. It's just quintessential perfection. Now, points of articulation. Let's do that. So, one thing's first is his head rotates fully, and it has a lot easy. It unlike any of the other ball joints on the head, this one's very unique. When you switch him out, first off, it's easier to remove. It's now ribbed, which allows for. One moment here while we get y'all to see that. Let me put his head down. So as you can see here, it is ribbed. So the ball joint has these little bumps, which allows it to come off easier and not like give a lot of restraint, which I think is quite unique. First time I see that, and it slides right back in, so it does give you that ease. His jacket is very, very loose, which we're going to come to that in a moment. He has some movement here at the torso. His arms go 360. They also go all the way. Oops, sorry. Well, that's what I was going to show you. I ruined the surprise. But his hands do go 360, and he is single jointed at the wrist. At the elbow, sorry. And then his hands do turn fully 360. They also come out quite easy as well. Unlike some of the other previous figures, they pop in and out a lot more fluidly, which I appreciate. As for the bottom portion under the torso, it does not have any room to it. Only the torso does, as you can see. His legs go up that wide. Also, bear in mind he's wearing jeans. He is double jointed at the knee, so that's something to note as well. And then at the on his foot, he is just like all other figures. There's a slight give there, not much, and his foot does swirl side to side as well. And there he has on his boots, which have that cell shading. They look amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. Now, what's really awesome about this piece, and it's really, I think, what makes this piece, and I actually would want to display it without the jacket, even though the jacket is freaking iconic, is both of his arms come off. And they come off with ease, which is quite rad. Pop them off, and the jacket comes right off. Whole new figure. But, obviously, we're going to need some arms here, and this is freaking awesome. I love this, y'all. How rad is that? Still remains single jointed, but now he just has his yellow plaid shirt. So we're gonna go ahead and just use any hands here. We're gonna talk about all the hand switch outs, which we haven't discussed as well. And there we have him, and that's him with a hand switch out. That is freaking awesome. Again, for context, if many of you don't know anything about Mondo or seeing this for the first time, these are 1/6 scale figures. So it means if you were to get 6 of these and position them one on top of the other, it would create a life-size version of what Logan would be, his size. These are quite tall. This one is a little under 11 inches. So do bear that in mind as well. These are huge figures. These are not your traditional 1/6 scale Hasbro figures either. That is the back as well. I love the creasing on his butt. That's freaking sick. The cell shading as well. I mean, just stunning job with this figure. This figure's freaking awesome. Let's talk about all the hand switch outs. Now, this is the one thing I feel like this figure comes with way too much, and it's way too many hand switch outs. So we have these right here with a semi-open fist. We have these right here with a closed fist. And all of these, as you can see, have his like projectile claws. I forget what you call these. I'd love for one of you to educate me here, but what are these called? I could probably Google it, but I'm too lazy and we're filming this video. We have these open hand ones. We have these almost as if he's about to like pull a trigger, but what trigger when there's no gun or no accessory for this to go with? So he's like holding something here. Obviously, you can mix and match this if you have figures from any of these figures from the previous series, any accessories you can mix and match with this. And lastly, it's going to come with a total of 8 loose claws. So you get a total of 8 of these. Ooh, sorry, we were zoomed in the first time, but you're going to get a total of 8 of these. And what's awesome about these is you can simply attach them to any of these figures. So they slide right in. So if you want to get creative, you're more than welcome to. And you can have 1 projected, you can have 2, but they look rad. Look, we just applied all 3 of them, and that looks quite rad. That looks amazing. Adjust this one a little bit more. Again, I loosely put them in, but they do stay on quite securely. There you go. I lightly put them in, but there we go. Much more secure now. That looks freaking awesome. And again, you get a total of 8 of those. And I also forgot to mention his hands here. These are these other hands that he has. These are like semi-opened. And he does come with 2 closed fists without the claw detail around his knuckles. And this right here is the X-Men animated series Logan San Diego Comic-Con 1/6 scale Mondo timed edition. And it looks freaking awesome, man. If you're a collector of the series, I feel like this is like, you gotta have this, right? You just gotta have it, right? It's not a must. I could definitely see how you can pass on this because he's not in his actual, uniform, his combat uniform, but nevertheless, this piece is absolutely stunning. Curious to know what your thoughts are, enchanters. Comment below. Keep me posted. Keep collecting. Subscribe to the channel. It means the absolute world. Stay tuned for the next unboxing in the series, which I don't know what it's going to be because we don't have any more coming except for Rogue and Cyclops that are next newly announced. Hopefully we got 2 more pieces before this year's over outside of Rogue and Cyclops. But curious to know what your thoughts are, enchanters. Keep collecting, and until the next one.